Cyber criminals probably on one end of the spectrum, and rapists being on the opposite end, being one of the most heinous crimes one can think of in this society. However, if you had concentric circles of similarity, I would say on both ends of the spectrum, cyber criminals, hackers, and rapists, they are people that exploit vulnerabilities. They then exert power, and they take something that is not theirs. The first thing is to understand what your vulnerability profile or your threat profile looks like. And understanding that gives you a baseline for then what do you need to do to reduce that. It's all about risk reduction. In the same way that myself and other women are taught to reduce your risk regarding what you do, maybe where you go, the same thing can be said about the executive and their corporations, but you have to understand what your behavior is, what the behavior is about you out on the internet, social media, and in the physical world. Put those pieces together and then really have a mitigation plan to reduce risk. One thing that needs to be done from a corporate perspective, and again, as a female and as a potential target myself, I have to look at two different groups of people, if you will. I have to look at outsiders, adversaries, potential people who want to either do an executive harm or his or her company harm, and I have to look at insiders, because rapists aren't only strangers. They may be date rapists, they may be familial, they may be other members of colleagues or other groups that you belong to. So you have to be very conscious of your insider threat, those people who are close to you or might be your employees, and you also have to be very cautious of external people or adversaries who might want to do you harm.